Is the steering wheel okay how it is? Do you want it lower and out?
No, the steering wheel's okay. I was just wondering if it
you can move the seat up.
You can raise your seat
up. You can raise it up a whole lot.
Up.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, perfect.
I like being way into that. Okay.
Okay, and then we're just going to turn right at the light coming up.
Alright. Alright. I mean, it's like you don't hear nothing. That's what freaks me out. Like, is the car even on?
Yeah, it's different. It's made me a lot more attentive though.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I don't walk around the store anymore like looking down at my phone or something because it's so quiet. I'm always on the lookout.
And that really would have to. I would have to get used to that for a little while. The fact that, like, you know how you had where the car, you know, just the brake would turn on. You know, when I got in here and everything was blowing, it's like, okay, you know, car must be on, and it's not.
Yeah, it's always sort of hibernating in a way, so you're able to access it.
Wow.
Now you can completely power it off, but we don't typically do that unless it's being serviced.
And I can see one thing I have to be concerned is, like, I have a big foot, like, you know, like one of them lead foot, and I can feel already probably not even realizing, you know, because like when I slowly take it off, I can see it, you know, the speed decreasing. Exactly. Right. So I have to be careful on that.
And again, it's just one of the things you
left
learn.
and right.
Watch out for this car. It's one of those things you get used to. I do have a lead foot.
But it rides so smooth. I mean, it's like I feel like I'm in a boat just floating.
Yeah, I tell people all the time it just glides.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just smooth.
Now, if you want to punch it a little bit, just for a second, just to see.
I mean, that's what I was like. You know, it's funny. Right when you let your foot off, it instantly decreases.
That's regenerative braking. So it's actually recharging the battery while it's doing it. So that same kinetic energy that would be used typically to coast is instead used to recharge the battery.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you don't even have to put your foot on the brake.
You use less brake.
Exactly.
Yeah, you very rarely replace your brake.
Yeah.
I remember I was telling you have to make the car go.
Right.
Because it always want to stop.
Exactly. Because as soon as I take my foot off the brake, it's just instantly, you know, it just instantly stops.
It loves the opportunity to rebuild power.
Yeah.
Right at this light here.
Okay. That is wild. I mean, yeah, like I took my foot off the brake. Look how it drops. Isn't that something?
And we so the owner of the president of our Tesla enthusiast club, she's an owner. She has over 120,000 miles in her car. She's never replaced a brake pads. She has about 80% life left.
That would never happen in a real car.
Right. Yeah.
120 miles.
Yeah.
20,000.
Yeah. I literally could see myself the same way. It's like, I mean, I'm really amazed just how, you know, I come to a line and how I just take my foot off the pedal, just instantly decreases instantly.
And it's just different. It's a different way of driving. It's a different type of vehicle. It's kind of the evolution of the vehicle.
Man.
I always like to compare it to phones. You know how how much phones have evolved, even in the
flip
last
phone.
10 years. Yeah, and you know, even from before that to telegrams and all that. Whereas with cars, we've added some details here and there, changed the style, but it's all like the interior workings of it is pretty much the same. It's like, why haven't we evolved there yet? So that's what Tesla's here to do.
Exactly.
Say like, you don't have to spend money on gas, you don't have to put emissions into the air, and you don't have to compromise on anything.
Right. Man, so much to offer.
It does, and it's, even at the price point, it being, we lowered the price a bit. I don't know if you heard about that.
I did. I got an email.
Okay.
So like, what, the 50, was it 56?
So it's 58 after they factor in
the incentives, right?
Exactly.
Which is awesome.
Would be more for you, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, when I saw the email, I'm like, I might want to get the S here.
Right. And that's, I mean, we've had a lot of great feedback to it.
Now my dad, he didn't, he got it, and unfortunately, when he was up at the 80, but wow, that's awesome.
I'm gonna turn right here in Del Mar.
Okay.
Now, were you planning on looking into leasing, buying?
Buying.
Financing, buying all outright?
Buying all outright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there a particular number that you want to stick under, or is it more so about the value of it and kind of like what you get there?
Well,
because we can build it to be at whatever price point you want.
Right, like if I, well, right now, with my finances, I can afford the 3.
Okay.
Okay, so I really don't want to go over, I think it was 45. I didn't want to go over 45. But I'm also thinking too, as I decrease some of my bills, I might want to do that 50, that 50. So that's what I said. I think it all depends on, I think this, within a year, I will really know where I'm at, what I want to do. Because, I'm trying to downsize on a few things, and
to make sure he hears this.
I'm saying, I'm trying to downsize on a few things, and, it's that, like I said, I think it said like $667 a month, but I'm looking at also putting, I would be looking at also putting a down payment, so that would get it down to, I would love it to be in the 500s.
Right, okay.
That's what I would like.
So if you were
if I can get an S, if I can get an S and it's in the 500s, I'd be good.
Right, okay.
I'd be good.
So what we need to do is, build it out to how you wanted it.
Right.
And see how much, the down payment would need to be to get the payments at that amount.
Right.
And just kind of work with it from there.
Right.
Because I would say, to get a fully stocked, Model S with the biggest motor and performance motor and every single option.
Yeah, that's gonna,
Yeah, that'd be a bit more.
That's gonna be
about
and I don't have to have all that. Really, like my husband was telling me, one thing, like we were talking, and there's really the biggest. I tell you, there's certain highlighted features that I like, that I'm interested in. The panoramic, that's like, okay, that's a must for me. Look at that, babe. Look at that. I ain't even used a brake.
Shocking.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
And then left into the highway here.
Isn't that amazing? I haven't even used a brake. Look at that. No foot on the brake.
And you're pretty smooth with it.
Unbelievable.
Some drives were super jerky because
she was scared. Huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I think the jerky ones are the ones used to stepping on brakes.
all right, go punch it real quick.
Oh,
Not punch it, like all the way down.
Right. Oh, babe. I feel like I'm in an airplane. No joke. I feel like I'm on the runway. I mean, this sucker just. I literally feel.
And I'm telling you, if you put it down to the ground, even at 60 to 70 miles per hour, you would feel yourself fly back.
I bet. I felt, just that little punch. I felt like I was on the runway.
Yeah, people always say that it feels like they're not even in a car.
Exactly. And it's so smooth, it's so sturdy.
It is the safest car ever
Very,
tested.
very safe. Although, you get them fools who do stupid things and they keep complaining about Tesla. It's like, really? Are you serious?
That's the thing that we still, in government testing, we are the safest car ever tested.
This is definitely for me. I just feel like a total natural.
I feel very comfortable. Which doesn't always happen. Now you have to beat her because
I gotta
I'm very impressed.
I gotta raise the bar.
My husband is probably the most safest. And my mom always complains about my driving. So my husband is like, he's driving.
Okay, see, this is a great car. You should send your friends, send your safe driving friends. Hop in this middle lane right here. And then, did you want to try the Autopilot or?
No,
okay.
I'm not ready for that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
I have my husband do that.
Okay.
I gotta make baby steps.
Okay, on the way back, we'll
Yeah.
have him do all
We'll have him do it, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I gotta do baby steps.
Okay, well,
I'll be like those dummies, who be trying to, get all there.
Well, with Autopilot, that that's another story. Like, I completely understand.
Because that's where it's driving itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'll be like the ones that, you know, my husband I see
Freak it out.
video freaking out,
Yeah.
and you know.
That was me. I had to beta test it. I had to be one of the guinea pigs before it was released to the public. So,
Oh my goodness.
no, I definitely understand.
Oh goodness. Talk about pressure.
Oh yeah, when I was beta testing it, now I can at least tell you with confidence. That,
Right.
You know, I've had a lot of experience with it. But, you know, at the time it was scary, but now I honestly trust it more than I would trust most St. Louis drivers.
I'm sure of that. You know, I'm more worried about myself. It's not even the car. It's me.
I think it's baby steps.
I gotta do baby steps.
And then we're gonna get off on Natural Bridge, so right after this exit. Whereabouts do y'all live in St. Louis now?
Oh, we don't. We're in Illinois.
Oh, right here.
Belleville, Illinois. So we come a great distance. That's why I told my husband I had a little surprise for him, you know. To go out and test drive. Because every time I try to get a test drive, it was booked. It's like, wow.
Especially, you know, we always book down a whole lot, but after the Model 3 launch, people will sometimes have to wait for 2 weeks.
So I had to wait 2 weeks. I had this book for 2 weeks.
Especially if it's for a Saturday. That's when it's hard.
Yep, and that's would be.
Yeah, Saturdays book out several weeks in advance. Whereas during the week, usually, you know, if not that day,
Sure.
a day or two. But everyone wants Saturday, and we only got 8 hours to work with and 5 people to take the drives.
I have not touched it. That is just so. It's amazing how you can go 65, 70, and as soon as you put your foot off the brake, it just drops instantly. You know, it almost like can tell that you are, you know, descending, or you're coming up to a light, or you're coming. It's almost like it can feel.
It's like predictive.
Right. It's
It'll
like
turn right up here.
Okay.
And yeah, it does that because it is predicting it, and then it wants to recharge. It wants to grasp that kinetic energy again.
It's like, it's like I don't even have my foot, and it's like instantly just stops.
And then you can pull over either over at the home center or at the gas station, which is kind of funny.
Okay.
The only time we ever come to gas stations is to switch out drivers for test drives.
Sure.
Or to grab some snacks or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
It feels good though. Just pass it up and you'll forget. You won't even care what the gas prices are because it won't impact you whatsoever.
I mean, look at that. See? It's like
And then
instantly.
put it in park.